nice.
Okay, so here we have me watching us getting ready to fight and posture up for
Don't go out.
this
They will
territory
put down on
defense.
us.
One of the issues
We
that
still
we're
have
running
only 2
into
years.
that you'll
Okay, hold
find
up.
when I notice playing
Okay,
Locus
get
is
this guy,
that
get this guy.
making
Get
sure
this
you
guy,
have good
get this
position.
guy. Finish this guy, nice.
So right now, I want to stay behind the collar. Keep a reasonable amount of distance. Obviously, with them pressuring us and having us nowhere to escape, you kind of want to stick on the outskirts, kind of like, I would say like 1 or 2 characters behind where the collar's at. One of the things that I found that's really effective for me, especially playing Locus, is you want to be close enough where you don't have to boot your way to them, but you want to be far enough away that if you use like your W on yourself, which is like a purge passive, it gives you a speed boost, and then that way you can catch up or run away. You kind of want to save your shoes as your last resort, and that goes for anybody as well.
Okay.
So what you'll see is right now I'm not supposed to be in the front lines. I'm not even supposed to be that far in the back, but what I am doing is I'm positioning myself so that way I'm close enough to help out and support, but I'm far enough away where I won't get deleted.
It's a fake. Never mind.
So
Stay calm.
the call was to defend the mage and to use the mage in order to help us fight and defend the territory. And so that's what I'm doing.
I don't know. Now,
I'm sticking in the pockets because even if they do overextend and engage, it makes it really hard for them to come and fight us.
South in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1, and the fucking bedrock. Never mind. Come north. Don't go deep.
So,
Heals on VMAX.
right now with the engage, still want to still keeping relatively the same positioning. There's no reason for me to go too far away.
Okay. Nice defenses.
And then here's that purge. So
So
I noticed that everybody is buffing the central mage, and this is where I realized I need to switch my abilities.
On this tank, fucking knight helmet.
So because we are engaging, I can't really do so much. This is usually where I prefer as a Locus player to have a demon armor instead of a Judy. I think Judy's just too passive. And what you can do is you use your E for your Locus when they're engaging as offensive, and then use your demon armor as your disengaging.
Do you want me to G them?
So that way, by the time you use your assassin hood and with cooldowns, you're ready for the next reset. In theory, you could do the same thing for Judy, but Judy is more preventative than it is to do it as more offensively like you would a demon, because a demon you can proactively use it, which is where we're leaning towards. Anyways, got cleanse up, so now I'm hanging towards the east. You always want to be the opposite side. You're like, as a support, the best position to be is behind the engaging tank, between the healers, and between the ranged DPS. That's the best place to be. So here we go, drop in an E. Because the Locus E starts off really small initially, you want to kind of do a little bit more proactive, especially as an offensive Locus, which is what I was in this position. So now you're seeing, so even when we're pressing and even when we're pushing, you still got to maintain that positioning. See, I could have pressed with them, but it wouldn't have made sense, and it wouldn't have helped out my team more. See, I almost died here, but we got good heals. So as you're pressuring, as you're moving in, you kind of want to be more or less the last person to go in. Only I've noticed the supports this is really good for, because we have a shield, because we can buff people with speed, and in this case I'm not playing like a Colt, but with the life. There was my E, gotta hold on to it. Also, one thing that I found is really good is just having the discipline to not drop your E all the time for no reason. As you can see, I only dropped my E once, and I saved my E because I know that when I do need a dump and when I do need to drop my E, I wanted to have it ready. As an offensive Locus, that's going to be really hard because you'll be in this habit of just throwing your E anywhere, trying to save your team, but really The key to playing a good support, it's not like heals where throwing out heals all the time is good, or defensive tank where engaging and stopping is always good. With Locus, with Life Curse, with Occult, you really want to be patient with what you're doing and when you place your abilities.